Finding work in Colombia has been tough for Maigualida Carvajal. In Venezuela, she was a kindergarten teacher with a master's degree. Now she works in a fast food joint in Colombia's capital, Bogotá, making less than the minimum wage.
When I arrived here, I applied to teaching jobs. I took my documents from Venezuela that certify I am a teacher, but because I have no residence permit, schools will not consider hiring me.
But Carvajal's options could soon change. Earlier this month, Colombia's government said it would provide protection for 10 years to 1.8 million Venezuelans living here. The new policy will grant work permits and access to health care to 1 million migrants and refugees who are currently undocumented. It's a historic decision for Latin America, where many countries are struggling to accommodate a growing influx of Venezuelan migrants. The new immigration policy was announced in a ceremony co-hosted by the Colombian president and the UN's top refugee official.
This is an emblematic humanitarian gesture for the region and also for the world. It is an extraordinary example of humanity and pragmatism.
Some Colombians worry that immigrants will drive down wages, but policymakers argue that giving legal status to 1 million people will be good for the economy.
The process of regularization will allow Venezuelans to save in Colombia, invest in the education of their children, because they know that their children will later be able to continue staying in the country. And of course, they also consume goods, they also pay taxes for the goods that they consume, and therefore this adds to the economy.
Some Venezuelan migrants are hoping that the new policy will help them to fulfill their potential.
I would like to rent a store, but I cannot because I don't have a resident permit. So I think this policy could help me to finally rent a place, to get a loan, perhaps, and to grow my business.
But integrating 1 million migrants into Colombian society is also a daunting task, and Colombia may not be able to achieve it on its own. According to the World Bank, it will cost $1.6 billion per year to provide services to Venezuelan migrants. That's about 0.5% of Colombia's GDP.
Colombia is going to need support in all of the areas, from the actual registration process to helping make sure that the kids get into school, that schools have the ability to absorb more students, that the health system is able to absorb more patients, more clients.
Colombia's president has urged other countries in Latin America to follow his lead and provide protection to Venezuelan migrants. None of them have made similar announcements, but if this policy succeeds, it could set a precedent for the region. Manuel Rueda, TRT World, Bogotá.